There are different DOT test centers around Perth and also outside of Perth. So there's the metropolitan areas and the regional areas where you can book your test. For those of you taking your test or planning to take your test, stay till the end because I will share with you so many tips that I've gone through and paid so much money to learn. Some of them the driving instructors doesn't even tell you, so watch till the end and you definitely can pass your test. I've realized that in order to pass driving test here, it's not about how good you drive, it's really about like certain things that you need to perform that the examiner have to see you doing, and then he or she will let you pass. My experience, I took my first 3 driving tests in West Perth.
It sucks! Playing the shit! I can't quit!
And West Perth, because it's in the city, it's near the city, there are a lot of cars there, so I wouldn't advise to take your driving test in West Perth. A lot of people I know who take in that specific location has failed many times. Tip number 2, you don't necessarily have to be very familiar with the area that you're taking your test in. So you can pass it in any DOT location that you want to take in. So after failing at West Perth 3 times, I then decided to try another location in Mirrabooka. So Mirrabooka is pretty near to me too. And then I took twice at Mirrabooka, and one of the times I didn't even manage to do the test because I was failed right on the spot. Okay, I'll tell you why I failed right on the spot. I turned on the engine without closing the door. So you know how like when you're so used to driving, you just sit in the car, you turn on your engine and you don't even close the door? Because you are thinking that you want more time for your car engine to warm up, so you want to start the engine first before closing the door. Yeah, so that was my fault and I didn't even get to do the test. After that 2 times, I decided that Mirrabooka is also not a good location. We decided to look at what location has the highest passing rate, and then Butler came up. So Butler has really high passing rate in Perth, and we decided to give it a try, even though it's 30 minutes up north. And that was the best decision I've done in my life. At Butler, all the examiners I've experienced are super nice compared to the other ones I had before. Let's talk about the driving test itself. So here I am going to tell you what exactly you need to do to pass your driving test. So first, you need to look at your brake mirrors when you're braking. Anytime you're braking, as long as you step the brake pedal, you have to freaking look up. Number 2, you can't signal too late. So watch out for all your signals in the roundabout, leaving the roundabout. Whenever you want to stop, you have to signal in the correct timing. Number 3, you have to park near the curb. You can't park too far away from the curb. Make sure you're just close to the curb. Number 4, get those small mirrors and then put it at your left and right mirrors. Those will really help when you park, especially parallel parking. Number 5, when you're driving on the road, don't just have tunnel vision. Make sure sometimes you look to your right, to your left, those small lanes coming out. The examiner wants to see that you move your head sometimes to see what is going on, even though you're driving on a straight road. Number 6, when you're reversing, even though it's good to just look at the back and see who's there, make sure you do a 360 look around, 360 check. You have to look to your right when you're reversing, left, behind, everywhere, 360. Remember that. Every few seconds, you have to change and look everywhere. The examiner wants to see that. I'll teach you a tip. If you don't know the speed limits of the roads you're driving, no matter where you go, when it's a dual lane, when you have 2 lanes and 2 lanes going in opposite directions, the speed limit is usually at 60. If you're in like a 1 lane, you're unsure of the speed limit, just think of it as 50. Most of the time, you're correct. Sometimes they might ask, just keep it to that. And make sure you don't speed. It's very easy to speed without you like realizing it. Just keep to the line, keep to the limit. I hope you pass your test after watching this video. Remember, Butler is your best test location. DOT at Butler has such high ratings compared to the DOT at Mirrabooka or West Perth. It's so fun and it's so much freedom you have after passing your test. I've just been a P-plater for 2 weeks now and I enjoyed it so much. I hope you get to experience the love of driving, the joy of driving. See you in the next video. Bye!